Welcome to the lecture on digital image processing. So, I am Kausalya Nandan, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, B.V. Raju Institute of Technology, Narsapur campus. So, I will be dealing with the concepts of introduction to the image processing in this series of lecture videos. As the first topic, we will be connecting with the introductory topics. So, as a part of this image processing, let us see first what are the different areas or the applications in which this image processing plays a very key role. So, first of its kind, we observe image processing in the field of medical images, we observe it in the microscopic images, we observe the application of image processing in object recognition, we observe it in the field of satellite communications. We also have this remote image processing in the field of video and audio processing systems, and we also have its importance in the robotic applications. So, these are only a few areas in which image processing plays a very important role or a very key role. Next, upon the areas in which the research is very vastly spreading, specifically with respect to the image processing, goes on like this. So, first we have automatic detection, classification, identification of single and multiple objects. So, one more area we have is image enhancement, which is automatically performed. Then image segmentation, image classification, content based image retrieval, most widely growing technology in the area of image processing. Image compression, different standards are being proposed in the area of image processing. Lot of research is being conducted in the area of image restoration. Similarly, object tracking, facial expression and recognitions, medical imaging, wide area where lot of medical processing and medical techniques and equipments are being observed under this medical image processing. Then agriculture and urban area classification is one more area where we have lot of research that has been widely processed in the area of the help of image processing. Then exactly what is an image? So, image is a two-dimensional function. Let us consider it as a coordinate designed with the coordinates as x and y, such that the xy coordinates represents the intensities and the represents the coordinates, and the amplitude of that particular function represents the intensity or brightness. So, we have this in the 2D projection and on a 3D scene. Similarly, when we consider these images, we differentiate them as analog functions and the digital functions, or analog images and the digital images. So, analog images are such images which are represented as continuous range of values. Similarly, in case of digital images, these are the representation of real image on a set of numbers. So, for an example, we can see here the analog image which is continuous in its nature with respect to both amplitude, that is the intensity levels, as well as the xy coordinates. Whereas, when we come for the digital images, so here as you can see the digital sampling and quantization. So, the analog image is said to be sampled and then quantized in order to obtain a digital image in this manner. Similarly, there are different types of digital images. To name a few, we have here the binary images, grayscale images, and then the color images. So, binary images are such images which are in black and white color. So, you have only two intensity levels observed here, one is white, another one is black. So, or in terms of binary system, we say it as 0 and 1. While the second case we have is the grayscale images, where the grayscale images have different intensities ranging from 0 to 255. So, total 256 range of values will be observed, and these are represented on a scale called the grayscale. And the color images, so the third case we have are the color images. So, in case of color images, it is a bit different with respect to or compared to that of the binary images and the grayscale images. In the previous two cases, we will have only one particular intensity for one particular pixel. But in case of color images, so every individual pixel will have a combination of three values. So, the combination is said to be represented as R plus G plus B, where RGB stands for red, green and blue. So, the combination of these three primary colors will give one intensity value. So, accordingly, we represent our color images. So, this is the end of our lecture. Thank you for the opportunity.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.